Here's the uncomfortable truth most men never hear. She was showing you. For weeks, maybe months. Every single sign was right there in front of you. Clear, unmistakable, practically screaming. And you missed it. Not because you weren't paying attention, because nobody ever taught you what to actually look for. And while you were busy waiting for some obvious signal that she likes you, she was slowly deciding that maybe you just weren't interested. Maybe she was wrong about you. Maybe it was time to move on. This is how men lose women who were already theirs. Today I'm going to show you 6 specific things a woman does when she wants you badly. Not the obvious stuff. The real signals. The ones most men walk past without a second thought. If you recognize any of these in someone in your life right now, don't wait, because she won't. Sign number 1. She finds reasons to be physically close that make no logical sense. There is always a reason. She needs to show you something on her phone, so she stands close enough that her shoulder touches yours. She walks next to you in a crowd when there's plenty of space to walk separately. She leans in when she speaks, even in a quiet room where there's no need. These are not accidents. These are decisions her body is making before her mind gives permission. When a woman wants you, the physical distance between you becomes something she unconsciously tries to eliminate. Every manufactured reason to get closer is her nervous system doing something she can't fully explain and won't openly admit. If you keep maintaining distance, she will eventually stop closing it. Sign number 2. She gets noticeably nervous around you specifically. Not shy in general. Nervous around you. She speaks more quickly than usual. She touches her face, adjusts her hair, fidgets with something in her hands. She laughs slightly too fast at something you said. She loses her train of thought mid-sentence in a way that doesn't happen with anyone else in the room. This is what attraction looks like from the inside. The brain perceives the person it wants as a mild threat, something high stakes, something that could go wrong, and the body responds with the same physiological stress signals it uses for actual danger. She is not being weird, she is being affected. And the fact that it only happens around you tells you exactly what that means. Sign number 3. She brings up things you said that you've already forgotten. You mentioned something offhand 3 weeks ago. Something small, something you barely registered saying. And then one day it comes back. She references it, asks about it, builds on it. The human brain discards information that carries no emotional weight. It only stores what matters. When she is cataloging your words, your preferences, your small stories, she is doing it because her mind has already tagged you as important. Most men hear this and think nothing of it. That is a mistake. A woman who remembers the details is a woman who has been paying attention in a way she reserves for very few people. Sign number 4. Something changes in her when you mention another woman. It's subtle. A slight shift in her expression, the smile that stays but tightens just slightly, a change in her posture, a redirect in the conversation. She will not say anything. She will not make a scene. She will recover in seconds and pretend nothing happened, but something happened. And if you were watching closely, you saw it. Silent jealousy does not exist without feelings. A woman who feels nothing about you feels nothing when you mention someone else. The discomfort she tries to hide is the clearest evidence of what she hasn't said. Sign number 5. She initiates contact with no practical reason. Not asking for something, not responding to your message, just reaching out. A meme, a random observation, something that reminded her of you. People protect their time and their emotional energy. They don't spend either on people who mean nothing to them. When she creates a reason to be in your space, digitally or physically, when there is no obvious need driving it, that choice was not random. She was thinking about you. And reaching out was the closest she could get to saying it without saying it. Sign number 6. She mirrors you without realizing it. Pace, your tone, your posture. If you lean forward, she leans forward. If your voice drops, hers follows. If you slow down, she slows down. This is not imitation. It is neurological synchronization. When the brain feels drawn to someone, it begins unconsciously aligning itself with that person's state. It is one of the most honest signals the body produces because it requires no decision and cannot be performed consistently over time. Watch for it. If she is moving through the world on a frequency that matches yours without trying, she is already closer to you than she's admitted. You have 6 signs now. 6 things she does when she wants you and can't bring herself to say it. The question is not whether she's showing them. The question is whether you've been paying close enough attention to see them.